Come on, David. Time to let me bring you in.
I'm sorry, Deputy Marshal, but Mr. Brewster has engaged my services as his lawyer. If you wish to question him, you'll do so here, in my presence. Or you could release me, and the interview can take place wherever you'd like.
Oh, this is so much worse than releasing him.
Has my client been charged, or are there charges pending?
I'm placing Mr. Brewster under arrest for suspicion of murdering Dr. Mark Rodney.
Well then, until I have more time to discuss with my client, he will not provide you any statements or interviews.
Reno picked you as his lawyer.
Practiced law for 35 years inside the guy I possessed. I know everything he did.
No court on this planet would go for this.
Deputy Marshal, the station is under the Marshal's jurisdiction of Hawaii District, is it not?
Yes.
And I assume the same district is still part of a more extensive section of the U.S. Federal District, namely Federal District 9. Is that also true?
Yes.
Good. As Washington State resides within that district, and as defined by the Washington State Court of Law, Rule of General Application Number 24, Section B3, Mr. Brewster is guaranteed the right to lay representation.
By an alleged demon.
I legally fulfill the requirements set by the American Bar Association. Competence, Title 1.1. In providing competent representation where competence is defined by legal knowledge, skill, thoroughness, and preparation for reasonable representation. Then again, if you wish to deny him my representation, there has been 1,917 District 9 court precedents in which the defender's right to lay representation was denied or obstructed. Every one of those resulted in appellate overturns. You can look it up on your World Wide Web if you doubt me, but do it someplace else, because I'm talking with my client and this is privileged. Chew.
Fine, Mr. Brewster. However, for the record, for the body cam and to ensure documented evidence that I provided proper Miranda warning, and so your lawyer doesn't use it against me as a justification for case dismissal later, David Brewster, I am placing you under arrest as a Deputy U.S. Marshal for the suspicion of the murder of Dr. Mark Rodney. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you. Mr. Brewster, do you understand the rights I have just read to you?
My client understands his rights.
With these rights in mind, Mr. Brewster, do you wish to speak to me?
Deputy Marshal, Franklin told me that. My lawyer told me not to.
My client does not wish to provide any formal or informal statement at this time, and until we are more familiar with the evidence and information you have used to charge my client,
I'll have the formal charging documents and description of evidence cataloged, the report drafted and provided in the next few hours. Mr. Brewster, until we can construct a cell, I'm cuffing you to the metal grate in the floor.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get down here.
Deputy Marshal, I protest.
Protest all you want. Absent a proper cage or a way to restrict his access to others, where a murder suspect could present a danger, he's being cuffed. Give me your wrists, now.
Really necessary, I guess. Okay. Oh. Cricket elbow. Okay.
Until the chief rigs up a proper way to restrain you, the cuffs stay on. Now, I have paperwork to do.
I believe we'll be ready for your interview questions around 10 a.m. tomorrow. Now, if you'll leave me with my client.
Paperwork will be done in a few hours. I'll make sure you get copies.
Deputy Marshal, why do you smell...
different? The guilt is still there, but the lust... Oh.
I'm sorry the two of you didn't.
Goddamn demon lawyer.
You know I can hear when you take his name in vain.
Shut up.
Hey, long man, hold up a sec. What? Whoa. Whatever you got going on, don't you take it out on me.
Sorry. What's up?
Look, I know you got stuff, especially now you need to get done paperwork and whatever lawman stuff. I just wanted to say, well, I know it looks bad, like real bad now, but remember what I said back then about not feeling Reno as a killer? I still don't have that feeling. This just don't add up. I've been around and seen plenty of people who put on a face and have a completely different one when no one is looking. Mr. Brewster wouldn't be the first. I get he's one of your crew and your loyalty is commendable, but things aren't going his way right now. If he's your guy, I'll be the first to admit I'm wrong. All I'm saying is, oh man, I'm not really sure what I am saying. Just, Bass, this is all upside down. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah. It's been 2 weeks since you and Kendra split. Now, I can't say we're super tight, but I consider you a friend. I'd like it if we can talk about this, talk it through. Bass, you're hurting, and you're not seeing clearly. Nothing to discuss. Dr. Jennings reminded me that my stay here was only ever temporary. That getting an emotional relationship was a bad idea. To be honest, Chief, may have taken a day or two for me to see that rationally, but she was right. It's a mistake. Stop. Right there. You used to call me Zeke. Why you call everybody else Mr. Dr. Mrs., but me Zeke? I know it's not because you see me as inferior. You ain't got that kind of hate in your heart, man. It's because you consider me a friend, too. Looks to me like you might have lost that bit. Other thing is, emotions ain't never wrong. You feel what you feel. It's not right or wrong. Now, not feeling. Man, that's the dangerous thing. I still have a lot of respect for you. That hasn't changed. Given this arrest, I may be heading back to the world much sooner. It's just easier if I... What, shut down? Become as empty inside as a robot? I'm glad you still respect me and my opinion, because as somebody who knows deep down that heart of yours, you consider me a friend. I want to talk this out with you. Look, I appreciate what you're saying, but now I have a lot of paperwork to do, and it's gonna keep me up for a while. I didn't want to go this route, Bass, but if I gotta, then I'm calling a marker out on this. And if using that marker helps the person who gave it to me in the first place count for something, fine. I saved your life, Bass Marlowe. You owe me. You know I can't say no. What did you have in mind? I didn't honestly think that was gonna work. But look, I know one of the things that makes me feel human is sitting in the sauna like 25, 30 minutes. Just get relaxed. The sauna do its magic. Let's you and me do that. We could talk while we get relaxed. Tomorrow night, say 8. Oh yeah, that's 2,000 hours in lawman speak. We can chat openly, Oprah-like. Honest and, Lord forgive me if I'm about to say, mushy feelings. Not all crying baby stuff, just bros being bros. After that, you still think all this is better than getting involved with people, then I'll back off for good. Let you do you. Done. Sauna tomorrow night at 8. Now seriously, paperwork. I feel you, lawman. You go. Hey, Zeke. What's up? Thank you.
He's being represented by a what?
Hard to explain. I'll fill you in when I'm back in Honolulu.
But you're confident that he's our guy. A case can be built and get through a jury.
Pretty confident, yeah, Charlie. I have a motive. Brewster wanted to stay on station. Rodney was threatening to expose his past and remove him. Have opportunity. The man has no alibi during the time of the murder. Have a murder weapon that tested positive for the blood that matches our dead scientist's blood type. We also found the weapon in a food crate, and Brewster was the last to access it. We can prove that. Finally, the man is a left-hander.
Well, then I'd say we were fairly solid. You said the interview's in about an hour?
Thereabouts, yeah.
You know, a verbal and written confession put a nice, pretty bow on this for us, boy.
Already have the confession written out and dated, just need the man to sign it with witnesses.
This lawyer here is, Frank Damon. Sounds like a shrewd cookie. You think you'll honestly let him sign it?
Probably not, but he's seen by now the evidence we have. Witness accounts of the verbal arguments between the two, the weapon, which I'm sure once it gets to Honolulu may have additional DNA or evidence tied to it. Lack of an alibi and Brewster's own motive he gave me. If the DOJ is willing to push the death penalty, we can get him confessed for life in prison. By his own admission, he doesn't have much time left.
Well, we'll wait till after the interview, but I'll give the news to Washington, Beauregard, Loan, and the NSF if things go well. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There's nothing official yet, but there's a darn good chance that the NSF, well, the part that champions what we're doing, they may officially petition the U.S. Marshals for a full-time post in Antarctica.
I don't want it.
Well, like I said, it isn't official yet, but I thought this would come as good news, Beth. You have your killer in custody, about to get a confession. And that pretty little doctor isn't a suspect any longer.
Don't want it. I'm gonna finish up down here, Charlie. Hop on a flight back to the world and make this place a distant memory.
I'm sorry to hear that, boy. I thought, well, never mind that now, I guess. If the NSF does come back and make this offer, what do you want me to tell them?
You're the marshal, Charlie. You want a person down here full-time, that's your call to make. Just don't make it me. I don't want the job. This place has been it's been a never-ending nightmare.
All right, Bass. If that's what you really want, I'll let you know when they make the offer. Listen, son. You watch yourself down there, boy.
So nobody can verify you were in your berth at that time.
Again, you've already asked that question and we have answered. Refer to our original answer. Next question.
You admit to your previous record.
Immaterial to this current investigation.
Disagree. Here. Did you not say that Dr. Rodney discovered it and was using it against you?
No, I said he was contemplating using it. He said he wasn't sure what he was going to do. I have no idea if he was using it against me.
But you didn't give him that chance.
Don't answer that.
Fine. Then let's talk about the murder weapon.
The knife you listed in your report. What about it?
It was found in a crate that you, Dave, inspected.
We don't acknowledge that.
Your client's signature was on the inspection seal.
It's a forgery, and we're planning to introduce handwriting forensics to show as much.
Well, isn't that convenient?
No, Deputy Marshal, it's sad, if we're being honest. Sadder than this pathetic vendetta you have against my client so you can expedite your leaving the station.
Mr. Brewster, you're getting your money's worth out of this one.
Reno, when did you drop out of school?
10th grade.
A microparticle of a proton or a neutron is called a...
I don't know. I don't know what. I have no idea what any of that means, to be honest with you. Sorry.
You said your killer took a drive containing brilliant theoretical astrophysics theorems. How would my client have recognized what they even were, or their financial or scientific value? He doesn't have the proper academic background to identify it.
He found an external drive with data. It doesn't matter if he knew what was on it. He just thought it might be valuable.
Or how about the weapon? The murder weapon, the knife. Why would my client put it in a box he not only was assigned to inspect, but then seal it up and sign it? Why not toss it in the recycling? Chuck it in the drift. Hell, why not walk 5 minutes in any direction, drop the blade down in the snow, and step on it? Probably wouldn't be found for 400, 500,000 years.
Maybe he needed it in case somebody else got in the way.
You mean you?
Possibly, yes.
Then why not use it on you? Your own report said the attempt on your life was due to chemical contaminant, attempted chemical asphyxiation. If he was the killer and he had the knife, why not use it? Isn't it law enforcement who often point out a killer rarely changes up their method of murder?
No, killers change up their murder methods all the time.
And what violent acts has my client been convicted of since you seem to be so eager to bring up his record? What violent acts has he even been accused of? None. Chemical asphyxiation indeed. How high are the ceilings in the sleeping quarters, Deputy Marshal?
I am the one leading the investigation here, asking the questions.
How high?
I don't know.
8 feet.
What of it?
8 feet from deck to ceiling grid. My client is 5'6". Even with his reach, he need a ladder to reach that high. My client's been framed, Deputy Marshal. For a federal officer who's been on the job 20 years, it says here, to not see it? That's a shame. I guess that means you can't get past your own hang-ups and separate the cold, relentless badge apart from who he was as a person. Or am I 100% wrong, Inspector Javert?
You done?
We've been at this for 4 hours. Unless you intend to deprive my client of lunch as well as his freedom, we insist on a 90-minute break. Afterward, we'll be happy to show you how you're entirely mistaken and also continue to assert my client's rights. Might even give you back the loaf of bread.
U.S. Deputy Marshal Bass Marlowe, interview suspended for 90-minute meal break.
No, man. What I'm saying is it was real. Ain't nobody around here see it different. You may not have fully understood it, but we all damn sure saw it. That may be true, but there's somebody here who doesn't see it any longer, and she's the one who ended it. I was mad at first and confused, but when I calmed down and thought about it, I had to admit she was right. Look, would it be safe to say she makes you happy? Yeah. Happier than when you first got here? Pretty much, yeah. Because although I don't know that much about her, I could damn well see you weren't the same lawman when you were around her. I wasn't that different. Yeah, you was. Come walking down the halls, that cowboy, down south swagger, all business with a 6-foot pole right up your ass. More comfortable filling out paperwork than being around people. Sound familiar? I still don't see this difference. All right, look. There's the lawman, the deputy marshal who's here to solve the crime, new sheriff in town, Marlowe, Texas Ranger style. Then there's Bass, my boy, Kendra's guy, played poker with us. Badly, by the way. Yeah, the guy who I let in the Wainwright's office just so he could steal the W key from his keyboard. Yeah, that was petty, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. But that's the cat I miss. Hell, we all miss. I get what you're saying. I honestly do, Zeke. But now that we have Reno, now the evidence is mounting and is implicating him, I'll be leaving in a week. Yeah, that may be true. But do you want to spend that week moping and keeping on to your lonesome? Or do you want to hang out more and laugh more? Because between boredom and falling over laughing, I know which one I would choose. It still doesn't solve things between me and Kendra. Well, like I said, I don't know her all that well. But what little I do know, I only know because you got her to come out her shell. You made that happen, man. She doesn't emotion like the rest of us, but that's cool. You helped her reach out. Yeah, I guess a week probably isn't enough time to fix things or even come out friends. Only if I took the offer. And I could talk to her, maybe chat with her a bit. But wait, what offer? What the hell are you talking about? NSF is requesting a full-time marshal to work in Antarctica, oversee McMurdo, Palmer, and Elmiston Scott. What is wrong with your fool ass? I'm just hearing about this now? Because I'm not going to take it. Why the hell not? Why take it? What is down here for me? Okay. Number one, I'm going to beat your ass later for that because you're only like my best fucking friend down here, Bass. Number two, have you seen the weird shit that happens around this joint? Having a cop around here sure would help me sleep better. Number three, and this is the most important one, a woman you kind of have feelings for is down here. She said she didn't want to continue because you weren't going to be down here no more. But you can fix that. You can fix that by not taking your fool ass out the damn station equation. Zeke, it's not that simple. It is until you make it not simple, Bass. Look, you want simple? Fine. All right, I'll lay it out for you. Simple like. Look me in the eye right now. You tell me honestly, swearing in court under penalty of perjury. Big man is your witness. Would your life be better with her in it or her out? You say out, I'll drop it here and now. Won't say another word on the topic. We'll just hit golf balls off the observation deck till you head back to the world. Well, her in your life or her out? Which is better? In. Boom. Right there, baby. That's what I'm talking about. If you can't bring the moron to the mountain, you bring the mountain to the moron. Damn, I'm awesome. You gonna end zone dance now? Oh, you want an end zone dance? You gonna get yourself an end zone dance. Check this out. Watch your eyes. Check it out. Dude, your towel. Put it back on and fall. Oh, baby. Kind of clockwise now. Woo! I do love being right. So, you gonna stay? Gonna take that offer? They haven't officially offered it yet. It's still talk for now, but it's coming. My man. Still gonna beat your ass for that nothing steak, bull crack. Damn, I love me some sauna. Glad I got it back up and running this week. Damn thing went down again. Happy we ordered those extra pots before winter was started. Imagine the whole winter with no sauna. Would be a damn never-ending nightmare. Holy shit. What? Oh, man. Oh, man. What? Reno didn't do it. What'd you say? He was framed. Zeke. I know who killed Dr. Rodney.
This has been 90 Degrees South. On behalf of the cast and crew, I'd like to thank you for listening. If you liked the episode and are enjoying the series, please remember to give us a like, a share, a tweet, send a raven, or review on iTunes, Audioboom, or your favorite podcast site. It helps us to get the word out and keeps the cold at bay. Until next time.
This has been a BMB production.